a big crash. That's Linus Lundqvist into the wall. The rookie finds out the hard way how the speedway bites on this Thursday practice session. Oh boy. Know that he is okay. Let's show you a replay. Look to the lower side of your screen. Wow.
That could have been a lot worse, actually, Diff. He managed to hang on to that thing in a slide a lot longer than you normally do. And then to not have the car hook back to
way. Oh, trouble! Into the wall! And many more involved. James Hinchcliffe, Will Power, James Davison, Oriol Servia.
Boy, we've said this a few times today, yellow breed yellows, and when you come closer to the end, nobody's going to give an inch on the racetrack, and just one small amount of contact doesn't take much. And just at that point in time, starts to lose control, and you see the 18, James Davidson, getting taken out at the same time. I mean, both those guys just in this event for the one race, both did a tremendous job here today. But we talk about as you get closer to the end, restarts or competing, and you know I've talked about this before because we've raced so many of these races, you don't give an inch anytime you go into a turn. That's exactly what the result was here.
And that was literally a question of probably 5-6 inches.
Did you see how that rear wheel guard came across the top of Servia's car?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just in front of the cockpit.
That's about $1 million of damage going by on the screen. Now the drivers that are behind have literally nowhere to go, and they can't even see where they're going.
Stuck through there.
That car is certainly destroyed, but you can see Mike moving inside the car. He's going on the inside of Ryan Hunter-Reay. This reminds me almost of Dan Weldon's crash here in turn 3 and 4 quite a few years ago, and the car is up into the fence, which is almost reminiscent of Kenny Brack's accident at Texas quite a few years ago, guys. Very, very lucky.
You know, he was incredibly lucky that he did not go head into that fence. That is a horrible impact.
Wow. All right, let's go on board from Helio Castroneves' point of view.
You can see Mike was trying for some reason to go on the inside.
Wow, he almost collected Anna Beatrice. Now from Ryan Hunter-Reay's car.
So you can see that he got hit on the inside and up over the top, and you can see Ryan Hunter-Reay moving his hands, and he looks up in front of him and he goes, my gosh, I can't believe that.
Oh, wow.
Everybody's standing and listening to the crowd.
White flag is out. Dario Franchitti takes the defensive line into one. Santos taking a peek.
Inside. Keep going. Keep going, buddy. Yellow.
The yellow is out.
Should have waited till coming out of 2. We talked about that.
We talked about his patience. And for the third time in his career, Dario Franchitti is going to win the 500, and all 3 times through the final 2 corners. J.R. Hildebrand.
Careful of traffic.
He's got to get around the lap. Traffic. 100 years. No! He hit the wall.
Oh,
just like Thomas Schechter.
Keep your foot on the gas.
Dan Weldon is going to win the race.
That is unbelievable. Oh my goodness.
Weldon, after finishing second the last 2 years, wins when J.R. Hildebrand hits the what happened.
We talked about being outside the groove, up in the gray. An experienced driver would have just throttled back a little bit and turned around and just got off the gas. As you watch Dan Weldon start to drive by. Look at this.
That's just 2 feet in the wrong place. And it's been happening all day long. He almost won it with 3 wheels.
Can you imagine the feeling that young rookie has?
And here comes the 98 to get past, and look at how close it really was. There is Dan.
Trouble. Danica Patrick.
Out of break. Out of break.
And that will be how her driving career at Indianapolis ends.
Protective barrier at the end of the pit wall.
Now, Bob, I have hit that, and as you can see, it really looks dramatic. But the one good thing, when you see the car impact that, that's a styrofoam barrier. Here we are with the camera right on the edge of that attenuator. Now, that really absorbs a lot of the energy upon impact, but you got to remember, you're still doing over 200 miles an hour. He scrubbed off a lot of speed. You see he's got the brakes locked up right now. He's going in backwards, probably the best thing to do, but look how violent that is. Whips the car around. The driver's being subject to that whipping around inside the cockpit.
On the grass, it was fun.